Final race on the programme then, race number 11. We finish off with a 1400 metre Class 3 contest headed by Ka Ying Legend. Course and distance for the first time for him, encouraging. We just saw him, a last start impressive course and distance winner. White Cuckoo was runner-up on debut behind Victory Machine. Defining Moment makes his Hong Kong debut, a two-time winner in Australia. Smart Patch was beaten favourite on debut behind Victory Machine. Diamond Ryan runner-up behind Mr So-and-so last time out. Happy Seabrings 2 from 4 course and distance. Lady First was third last start behind Taking Aim, runs in the feature. And Salto Olympico, 1 point away from a class drop. He jumps from barrier 12. Jack Wong takes £3 off as well. Crown Avenue has been up at Chung Fa, returned back at the start of December.
Righto, there doesn't look to be a lot of pace in this race. There's no real natural leader, so Comfort Life is probably the one that's going to get to the lead and probably have it by default. Encouraging the last start winner to settle on the outside of Diamond Rhyme, who seems to be in some good form at the moment. Diamond Rhyme should get a nice run in the trail. And one back, one out there, White Cuckoo in behind, encouraging. He should get a nice run through White Cuckoo.
Good run from this horse last time, and he split Mr So-and-so and Taking Aim, so he's coming out a really strong form race. He looks good here this morning. He travels nicely, and he seems to be on the improve. So from barrier 1, he should run a really good race on Tuesday, New Year's Day. Happy Sebring, he gets back. I had to think about that one. He runs on nicely enough, so he won a bit of pace in the race. Not sure he's going to exactly get it, but he's been a horse in good form at the moment. And I didn't think it was bad from Lady First. Lady First is now with Jimmy Ting. Derek Lung will take them out, the cross-nose band will come off and the tongue tie will go on. And he's a horse that normally works well, this one, so he's kept it up. That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy Ting out doing the work himself as well.
Yeah,
it's good to see. Yeah. Final race as well, Quartet and First Four merged jackpot pool as well, so $1 million going here for race number 11. We'll start off with encouraging. Now, we've just watched this race, focusing on a couple of other horses, Noble Steed and Nakoni Express, but now let's focus on the winner and Bubba Mama.
Yeah, I've got Bubba Mama in the numbers because he's getting down to a reasonable rating now. His last one was off 72 and he went immediately up to 80. He's now back down to 73 and he has been placed in the 80s before. So I think he's not too far away and it was a good run from him. So of these ones, I've got him in, and encouraging was a strong win. So if he can reproduce that, but barrier 11's going to make it a bit trickier.
Yeah, that was encouraging, beating home Noble Steed and Nakoni Express in that. And Bubba Mama, he might have been a little bit stiff last time out because he was held up a couple of times in the run as well. But once he got out, he ran home OK.
All right, White Cuckoo was beaten favourite on debut. It was a huge effort, though. Let's see how he's come on from that with jockey Joe Moreira.
White Cuckoo, Joe, what did you think of his first up run here?
I think it was pretty good. I think he was just unlucky to not win the race. Sometimes that gives the horses a chance also to stay on the same grade and build up on themselves a little bit more knowledge about what race is about. If he had won, he would have gone up in class and he would have found it a bit harder. So I'm happy to have him in the class that he is at the moment. I think he's a very nice type of a horse that will handle the longer distance even better. And I think he's the type of horse that we have as one off to be looking forward to.
Could he be a 4-year-old series type of horse?
He feels like, and as I said, he might be one of those that once we step up to longer, maybe even better. So, yeah, he's one of those that I'm excited about.
Looks a really nice prospect, White Cuckoo. There behind Victory Machine is having a great season so far. Back at the trials here for Diamond Ryan and Lady First.
Yeah, this was a nice enough trial from Diamond Ryan. Now, he was able to win this. Last time out in his effort over 1,400 metres behind Mr So-and-so, he just sat a little bit closer and he seemed to travel well in that position. He was not beaten far behind Mr So-and-so. Horses to come through that race, Taking Aim, Dances with Dragon, Home Run and Relentless Me. So, as you mentioned, Paul, earlier, good form race, that one.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right in it, Diamond Ryan. So I've got one to beat him, but I've got him in there for second.
All right, OK. Favourite is White Cuckoo. Could be a bit of roll-up here if Joe wins the feature on Conti and then into Nakoni Express, but is he the one to beat?
Yeah, he is. I've got him on top. I just thought he just got beaten on the bob. I think it's a dead set Quinella on this, White Cuckoo, and last time I said that it was. Diamond Rhyme in there for second. Bubba Mama can add some value, and Happy Sebring, he's the one that'll be finishing off late enough. 4, 9, 5 and 11. Do like the 4. I think he's a progressive horse. 1,400 metres looks ideal.
1 out of 52 isn't bad, Paul. Give him a good chance here in this race, Waikuku. He's the one to beat for me. Very good effort first up, and he was only beaten a short margin behind Victory Machine, who's been in winning form recently. 9 Diamond Rhyme goes in, 12 Lady First. I threw in Happy Sebring. He was out of it last time out because he was slow, but he's drawn nicely here. So 4, 9, 12 and 11.
Yep, and I'm with the dead set Quinella as well. So there you go, 4 and 9 in the last for me as well, which leads us on to the stats for the New Year's Day programme. And we look at a man who's absolutely flying at the moment.
Well, isn't he going well, Sylvester de Souza there? 37 rides in the last 5 meetings. He's had 8 wins, 4 seconds and 3 thirds, so a 22% win rate. Very good strike rate. Let's have a look. He's got Gold Velvet's got a chance in the first. There's his Little Fantasy, Hard Promise, big chance in race number 3. Fresh Power's running well. Akari's running well. Key Witness is well rated. New Asia Sunrise in a tough race. Nothing I like more.
Yeah.
Could be the
wins the feature too.
Could be the one in the feature, and Pakistan Friend with that wide draw. So.
All right, there you go. All right, best bets time, Paul. Do any of those horses figure for you?
No, not as the best bet. I'm going to go with Big Party. I think it's a race of favourites on Tuesday. So Big Party's going to. I really like him. I think he's a really nice horse. Been with him every start. I'm not going to drop off now. Grant Van Niekerk aboard, and Win Ruby. The blinker's back on. I think we'll see a different horse. I think they're right and positive. And at sort of 15, 16 to 1, he's the one I quite like as a long shot. Race 1, let's get off to a good start. And the play in race number 6, Honest Way, Grade 1, and let's all have a big party.
Let's indeed have a big party. Yishun Blitz, race 4, number 7, second start coming up, but I think he can go close with Zach Purton on board for Richard Gibson, so he's my best. Not Usual Talent, he's at a nice enough price at the moment. Race 6, number 3 is my long shot, and in terms of the play, we'll go in the Regency Legend race, bankering him with the selections Hinchin Love, Mission Tycoon and Country Star.
All right, Jing Jing Win for me, a 3 times course and distance and a high cruising speed, and I think you should have him covered here. The form of the last race behind Regency Legend looks good, and nothing I like more than long shot. As I sit here right now, he's paying 24 to 1. Not sure that will hold up. He might be half of that, but still an each way price. And 5, 8 and 9 my play in the feature. There you go. That is the Chinese Club Challenge Cup QQP there for me. Now, on our last show, I declared it being our last for 2018. This is our last for 2018. I forgot we had to preview the New Year's Day programmes there. I went off one early.
Well, you did, yeah, but it might not be shown until 2019.
We might be watching this in the new year as well,
exactly,
but still officially we are here a day before the New Year's Day programme. It's been a great year, though.
It has been great, yeah, really good fun and nice working with you guys, so there you go.
Thanks for that, Paul. So generous of you.
All right, that's the show. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year on behalf of Paul, Tom and the rest of the team. We'll hopefully see you at Sha Tin on New Year's Day when we'll be racing to win.
Festive greetings.